What's up, everyone? Today I'm gonna crash out at 65 to 70%. And I'm also gonna try not to talk that much because my voice is a little hoarse. It's a pony. I want to try something. Wait. I died in a strange spot the other day when I was practicing off stream. Oh, I do have to hit that one late. Okay. Hello, Reinhardt. Thanks for the GL Celeste. I did a bunch of practice off stream, and it is literally this part. This part is the bane of my entire existence. Everything else gets consistent, except for this part. I don't know how to deal with this part. It just doesn't ever get consistent. Okay, there we go. Everything else is fine, literally. Okay, well, first try core part. Yeah, there's just so many clicks and there's so many weird timings. Okay, I did it again. I'm usually not this good at it, I swear. Hey, Frame3, what's up? Thanks for the GL. I'm gonna back up a checkpoint and then try to do the transition from earlier. I think if I just hit those three first clicks right in the middle, then it works, maybe. Oh, nice. How is Osu? I've heard a lot of stuff about that game. And there's that one Osu player. I think there's the number one Osu player recently started playing GD and is like a little prodigy at it. Like, he recently beat the level Cosmos, like the number 27, I think, on the demon list in like 10,000 attempts. And that's like Slaughterhouse difficulty. That was his, like, 5th extreme or something. Yeah. I've wanted to try, like, learning one of them just to see how hard it is. Like, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm definitely curious about those levels. Oh yeah, one thing. So if you're starting to play Osu, can I ask you a couple questions about it? Because I know like in Osu you don't like. Is there like a lot of prestige about like getting a perfect score, or is it just getting the best score you can on a difficult level, or both, or like specifically getting a perfect score? Oh my god. More associated to just a score where you didn't miss a single note, rather than perfectly timing all of them. Okay. Most scores are just the best that people have gotten without being perfect. Oh, only 4 days. Okay. Oh, that's fair. Interesting. I will be very honest. I practiced a whole lot of the drop and later off stream. I didn't do any runs from 0 though, so I'm gonna practice a little bit before the drop now. I've kind of avoided streaming because I have a bit of a cold and my voice is kind of sore, which you can probably tell. But yeah, we'll do it anyway. Oh yeah, it's going around. I somehow managed to go almost an entire year without getting any form of cold or like sickness in general. And then I somehow got 2 colds within less than a month of each other. It's very annoying. Yeah. I also went almost a whole decade without ever throwing up. But then I got food poisoning from a family get-together where apparently the turkey wasn't cooked well enough. So there goes my streak. That was already a few years ago, so it's another streak coming, I guess. That is a hard quick. Not the hardest thing in the world, but it's still hard. Oh man, I don't want to die to that. Yeah, I don't know how I got these last two. Well, one of them I have a suspicion. It was a specific family get-together where there was someone who had a cold. I think I caught it from them. But then this most recent one, I have no idea how I got it. Dude, don't tell me I have to practice that part. I just practiced it like a ton. Ah. Impossible. I don't know how you do that part. Just gotta get lucky. What? Okay, no, I'm gonna practice Farewell. I feel like this part is one part that I really need to practice more. I've been neglecting it. Especially the cube. Okay, so that jump is pretty tight. But I have to like... I have to hit the green orb really late. And then I have to like... Yeah. The later I hit the green orb, the earlier I have to hit the next thing. Okay, wait. How feasible is it if I deliberately hit the green orb, like, not that late? Not that feasible. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay. I think if I just focus my eyes on like where my cube is when I'm doing the click after the green orb. Yeah, that works. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna practice that a little bit more from here. Nice. Bruh. That's actually a timing. No. Okay. Okay, whatever. I have the itching to do runs from 0 just to see how it goes. See if there's any pain points that I have to practice. I've been taking that straight fly for granted. I mean, it's very short and not that bad, but it's not free if I'm not paying attention. Dude, don't tell me I have to practice from 2%. GL dinner. Thanks for the GL attempts. Oh, not again. Come on. One more death to that part, I'm gonna go practice it for a while. And not just for like a couple minutes, for like a more significant amount of time. Yeah, first mirror temple attempt today. Oh yeah. Love it. Okay. I can't even remember what I died to. Like, absolutely everything is dieable in this part. Let me just quickly check. I died to not holding the wave long enough. Oh, yeah, and also, look at this. I hit the cube portal's hitbox, making me very large. This is not the hitbox of a wave, this is the hitbox of a cube, and I hit the spike because of that. It happens at the end of the last wave in this part as well, where it becomes a cube, but you're still in range of the spikes. Man. Why is this part like this? I swear. Okay, I'm happy with that though. I'm gonna quickly go practice. I'll start with this part, which I said I was gonna practice. Just want to make sure I remember what the click pattern is. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, it's really not that hard. I should not be dying to that so much. Okay, one death. What the hell was that? How did I die? Okay, I guess one death is not going to happen. Okay, fair. Let's do more attempts. That was fun. Let's do that again. We'll run it back, as they say. Oh, update the title. Forgot. And yet again, I get a new best while Reinhardt is out doing something. That's kind of funny. Okay. Yep, hard click. Hardest click in the level, I'm pretty sure. By frame count, anyway. think that was too low. Okay. I mean, too high. That death doesn't happen that often. It's kind of silly. That one spike sticking out. Whoops. I knew that was too late. fast enough, I guess. Held that for way too long. Wow. That release is literally the only hard part. Even like, okay, let me rephrase. It's the only part that is not free in this whole section. If I'm locked in. I mean, it's still free if I'm locked in, but like, yeah, kind of unfortunate. But I completely zoned out all the way up to the drop. I was like full not paying any attention. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe I just gotta not pay attention, just gotta daydream. It's like, oh, maybe I'm getting far, I should probably start paying attention. Bruh. Okay. I'm gonna have to practice that. I think I know what happened. I managed to jump. Wait, is that what happened? I don't even know. Also, hello Drexophilia, sir. I saw your message, but I couldn't say anything because I was locked in, and I don't like to talk in the middle of attempts because I absolutely cannot do that and survive the attempt. So I'm just going to very quickly check the replay on that because I want to figure out what happened and then practice that part. So I know you can't see what's going on, but it's just the same thing that you already saw. Oh, okay, yeah, that is what I suspected. Okay, this is what happened. I think I somehow managed to hit this tiny little corner off the block there. Right, just to the right of this little hitbox. I jumped off of that, and that's how I died there. So, yeah, I guess with that in mind, let's practice a little bit more. Because I want more drop attempts, and I think I can get it if I just do better. Okay. Okay, you just click in the middle of the orb and then it's fine. It's not that hard. Okay, one practice drop attempt. Yeah, didn't get that far. Okay, that's fine. Let's try this. I'm sure I'm just gonna get my video on YouTube demonetized, but whatever. My VOD. I just feel like it. Quick break. Ooh, whoa. Is that a lot? 156? Kind of want to get more, but I think that was pretty good. Is that not enough for a coin? I don't know. I don't want to guess what that red orb was supposed to be. Okay. 3 coins. 3 stars, I mean. Oh, and a demon key. Look at that. Okay. such a dumb death. Oh, you're the Drex from BOTC. I didn't realize that. I ran a wild Teensy today. The minion outed to someone they thought was the demon, but was actually good. Oh, nice. Love it when that happens. And people just didn't believe the good player? I take it. Yeah. I mean, in Teensyville, though, if the demon and the minion know who each other are, then it's pretty lopsided. So if they can figure that out, then it might even be worth it. Ah. Dude. Completely blind orb click. I just gotta click when I think the orb is there. Welcome back, Reinhardt. Thanks for GG. Yeah, I always get new bests when you're not here. It's maybe. I don't know why, but that was my very first Mirror Temple entry in the whole stream, which is at like 20%, and then I get all the way to 68. Not again. Yeah, you were the only one to see the waterfall clear. That was pretty epic. Still can't believe I did that. No one saw the gamma clear, although there were 3 people who were watching. There was one person, I think it might have been you, or was it? It was someone else or you, who literally was not there for like 5 minutes taking a break. And then there were 2 other new people who joined the stream immediately after I cleared it. I'm pretty sure those are both just coincidences. But yeah. Okay, I'm definitely getting more consistent. Okay, that's not the hard UFO click. The next one is. What is this consistency? Yeah, I saw that message pop up in chat like half a second after I finished saying the same thing myself. But usually, I still think the pre-drop is the hardest part in this level, apart from 65 to 70, which is the actual hardest part. So it's kind of crazy that I'm getting that consistent. Whoops. Excuse me? What did I die to? I died to air. Okay, I know what happened there, and I don't like it. I was supposed to hold into that cube portal, and I let go too early, so I fell really fast. And then, yeah, there's no way to react to that, so I just have to learn to hold into the cube portal, which is really easy, and I didn't do it. It's no problem, I'll just get there again. did it again. Practice that. I'd really not rather die at that part again. Bruh. Oh my, what is going on? Good thing I'm practicing this part, because I'm dying everywhere. See, my consistency in getting to 65 is actually really good. I'm going to practice specifically the feather. Not that feather. This one. Okay. And now, some 65 practice. Bro. Nice. 64 to 100. Okay. Okay, I am doing those clicks at a little bit of a strange time. Okay, yeah, wait. I tried to fix it that time for that last wave. Okay. Okay, it's not K. A little bit more practice. And then I'll go back to 0. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, sort of. No way, am I actually getting good at it? Okay, wait, seriously, am I actually getting good at it? No, I'm not, okay. I mean, I had several in a row. I think that was definitely at least 2 in a row, maybe even 3. Okay, one more. We'll continue this one. Nice, 64 to 100 again. See, like, I can do it. I can absolutely do it. I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Almost forgot what level to type in for a minute. Man, wasn't paying attention. Practice that part. I didn't hold for long enough. Are you serious? Hello, One Joe. How's it going? Procrastinating. I do that a lot too. I'm very good at it. What are you procrastinating for? Nice. Gotta love physics homework. Is it due like very soon or slightly more in the future by like, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten pretty good over the years of knowing exactly, like predicting correctly how long it'll take me to do something. So like, I've kind of gotten too good at procrastinating. Then I end up saving it till like if I think it's gonna take me like 3 hours to do, then I end up starting it like 5 hours before the deadline, and then I actually get it done. Like I do it fairly well. I work well under pressure. But yeah, I gotta kick that habit. If my estimations were wrong, then that would be a big problem, but they tend to not be wrong sometimes. Are you kidding me? That never happens. 4 weeks behind. Okay. Wait, 4 weeks behind? So like you get one assignment per week, but it's not due on that week, and it's due like at the end of the term? Okay. Also, is this for high school or like university slash college? I think universities are done. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like if you're doing well with that strategy, then there's no reason to. I mean, I guess there is still technically a reason to try to do it something different, but if it works, then yeah. Again, oh my god, I hate everything. I'm actually so annoyed by that. Wow. You're trying to beat Ouroboros. That's a pretty hard level, isn't that like... I mean, probably pretty similar to this level, honestly. Let me just quickly check the EREDL, because I can't remember. I remember when that level came out. Yeah, oh yeah, that's like right next to this level. It's 254. And okay, it's a little bit harder, this one. This one is 280. That's pretty quick progress. Oh, GL Ouroboros. I can't remember what Ouroboros is like. I think it's... I don't think it's that front-loaded, as far as I know. I think there's some hard stuff right near the end. I can't remember. I'm gonna play Ouroboros. I want to see what waves you're talking about. I think I know, but... Whoops. I can spell. Don't even have this song downloaded. Wow. I remember a little bit of this level. Okay, I'm actually kind of goated. Wait. What do I do here? That. Wait, no, not that. Huh? Wait, no, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, this is not the wave you mean. Yeah, I know which wave you mean. It's later. Okay, yeah, it's here. Oh, yeah, this one. Ah, first try. Nice. Oh, wait, that wasn't the 14 one, is it? No, it is. Wait. Okay, honestly, it could be worse, in my opinion. It's tight, but, like, not... I don't know. Maybe I'm just wave carried. But yeah, I totally get... Oh, wait, you can't slide on 240? Wait. Wait, so you're playing on 240? Wait, hold up. What is this timing? Wait, you can't slide on that? I'm just gonna set that. Like, wait, how do you even do that without sliding? Wait. Like this? You can't slide? Or like, you mean this? Up here. Here. into the first gap. Okay, so that would be here. Interesting. Whoops. Wait, can I... Let me just test if I can slide. Oh yeah, I can, okay. So how tight is that then? Almost. Ah. Wait, why would you play this at 240 then? If this is it just like a PC power thing, or like does CBF make a difference? Because I know there's CBF in the game now. Yeah. Oh, I fluked that whole cube. Okay, that is an interesting timing. Okay, I was... I'm gonna do that whole wave. Verify an upcoming top 10. Wow. That is really hard. That sounds like an interesting strat. I don't know how much it'll work. Maybe a little bit. I'll just do this wave and then I'll go back to Stormy Summit. Okay. What's your current hardest? Is it Neutra? Or... Okay. Ah. Almost. Almost. Okay. I mean, it sounds like you're fairly similar skill to me, honestly. I think that's... Because I took like 2 months and 42,000 for Waterfall. Yeah, I assume I could probably do like a Firework difficulty level in 100k. So yeah, that sounds like you're like a very, very similar skill to me. But I'm not sure. I don't think I am. Okay, where's Neutra on the list? I forgot. It's like 100-ish, right? Oh, 131, okay. Maybe? I'm not sure. Have you done a level that's like Gamma difficulty? Like 300 on the list? Because Gamma took me like 12,000, although I did get pretty unlucky with Gamma. I should have taken less. Okay. How long are you willing to spend on this top 10? Because like that would be a ridiculous jump. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Like, improving your skill, I like that. Would you be... I don't know what that guy was on. So, the thing with like doing a top 10, like, would you be, if the situation called for it, and you had put like 300,000 attempts into it, and you had like a run of like 50% of the level, or maybe 40%, how willing would you be to nerf it down to like not top 10? Yeah, that's fair. I'd say that's a good idea too. It's like setting reasonable goals is important. Okay, I don't want to die like that. Like one thing I did. Oh, that is a big jump, Melvin Slaughterhouse. Yeah. Wait, so it would have been like top 1 back in that day. Slaughterhouse wasn't until like 2022, I think. Oh yeah, back in 2021 it was Tartarus, so that's an even bigger jump. Yeah, that UFO click is not free. I'm kind of surprised how little I've died to it from 0. 2 main benchmarks I want for this level: harder than Silent Club Step, harder than Boo Boo Wamba. Interesting. Okay. that is a pretty tough ask. I've heard that Bubuwemba is like top. I don't even know what top, but it's still like top at a very minimum top 30, probably like top 20-ish. If you ignore the memory aspects of it and just treat it as a level. What I mean like that is if you took out all the obscuring decoration or whatever, and the memory trick at the end. Hello, I like Milk273. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little bit of a Celeste gameplay. OMG. Yeah, tell me about it. All the levels that I recently beat have been falling like absolute crazy. I beat Renovant when it was 115. This was in November, so about half a year ago, and it is now 156 on the AREDL. It's fallen that much in 6 months. And Waterfall went from 65 to 88 in 4 months, I think. Yeah, 4 months. I did guess that. I like Milk. I mean, it's kind of an assumption that I made after seeing your name. How I do this is practice, muscle memory, and I guess timing practice. But mostly practice. Back when I played was High Insane Demon? Okay. Never did a demon, but I did beat a few insane 9-star levels. That's totally fair. And my hardest back then was Celestial Force. Actually, wait, no, my hardest in my first arc of playing the game was, I think, just the Hell Factory, which was my first Extreme Demon. I think I did that one even before Cataclysm, if I remember correctly. I don't 100% know that, though. I might have did Cataclysm first. Okay. Yeah, B is a very fun level from what I've heard. I haven't tried it myself, but yeah, it's very highly regarded. Erebus to Nutra in 14 months. I plan on doing Limbo as well. Okay. Yeah, Limbo is definitely, I was going to suggest that actually. Yeah, it seems like a good difficult memory level to dip your toes into harder levels than the ones you've already done. Okay, gotta focus on the game. I haven't gotten any decent runs lately. Bruh. He actually was focusing that time. I don't know what's going on. It's blue. Dude. Oh, such a good run. Not very happy with that death, but man. I made it past 65 to 70. I'm actually kind of surprised that was the attempt. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Bro. That is a big milestone. How far off was I? Can't have been that far. Okay, I was a little bit far. I guess that click is not free. I think that's kind of like a sleeper click. Like, I've never really struggled with it, but it's tight enough that I can just die to it. Yeah, 65 to 70 was the hardest part of the level, and I passed it for the first time from 0, so pretty happy about that. Nice. Just gonna take a screenshot of that. Okay. Whew. Oh. It's my reaction. Huh. You have 23 bread, I have emerald. Was that... Okay, I really hate that death, but bro, was that consecutive attempts? What? Okay, I was like 1 frame off. Okay, I'm gonna check the video to see if that was consecutive attempts. Because that's got to be harder than beating the level if this level's front-loaded, because that's 50+% twice in a row. Oh, it was not consecutive attempts, but it was very close. Okay, there seems like 2 deaths in between, but they're both at like 1. You have 23 bread. Yeah, okay, there are 2 deaths in between. Well, yeah, other than 65 to 71. I'm not sure if getting 50% is harder than 50 to 100 in this level. It's probably similar. But if it weren't for 65 to 71, it would be significantly harder to get the first half than the second half. You don't agree? So the second half is still harder even with, or like equal without 65 to 71? Getting to 56, okay. Maybe. Yeah, I disagree with that. There's a bunch of really hard parts in the first half. When I was doing runs from the drop, I was getting to 65 like every few attempts, like once every like 3 attempts. And my consistency with the whole core part is also quite good. That was just an unfortunate death that I had. That's one of like a few places I could die. And then Farewell is, again, like not... It's dieable, but not super dieable. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, if you don't include 65 to 71, then this level is extremely front-loaded. But if you do, then I think it's more balanced. But I still would not say it's back-loaded, even with 65 to 71. Whoopsie, I don't often die to that, but I guess it had to happen. Okay. There's 2 shift deaths in a row where I hardly ever die. Yeah, that's a pretty fair assumption. fair. Yeah. I'm just glad I got past my mind block of the first few parts. Again, ugh, I don't like dying to that. Did you say you ended up beating this level, or do you have like 60-something% on it? You beat it. Okay, nice. Oh, I forgot to update the title. I gotta do that. Seventh hardest, okay. Yeah, your hardest are like a lot more closely packed together. I have... My hardest is Waterfall, and then Renovant, and then Gamma. Oh, ads, okay. Ada. Fair enough, okay. Okay, back. Alright. Well, all I was saying is that, like, my hardests are very separated, whereas yours sound like they're a lot closely packed together. If your first hardest is 130-something, and your seventh hardest is 280-something, that's a decent amount. Whereas my third hardest is Gamma, which is already easier than this. So this would be my new third hardest. And I'm pretty sure at the time I beat Waterfall, my fourth hardest was Subsonic, which is significantly easier than this. No way. Like, this part is so easy. This is like so stupid easy. And I dime to it all the time. do you have a plan for a next new hardest after Neutra? Okay, that's a pretty fair set of jumps, I think. Because Fragile's not that far above Neutra, I don't think. Limbo's a bigger jump, but it still should be doable. There's several levels that I thought would be really cool to be able to beat, like Demos, 7 Club Step I thought of for at one point, but I kind of fell out of favor with that level, mainly because of the decoration. I like the gameplay of it though still. Edge of Destiny is another one. I've heard Edge of Destiny is a very popular level to jump to. Beat every level I've uploaded progress onto my channel for. Okay. That's exactly what I did. When I played GD before, I left a lot of levels uncompleted. And then after I ended up beating all of those, I think my number of extremes like fully doubled. Some of them I beat like absurdly quickly though. Like I beat Deception Dive in a full like 35 minutes with my new PC after starting re-practicing it after having gotten like 80-something% on it years ago. Well, that was a pretty big fluke, but yeah. Hello, JM100A. Welcome to the stream. I'm just playing Storming Summit and dying to the easiest parts. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, for me, I limited it to just unspecified but significant progress, like well over 50%. Because I had several that were in like the 70s or even 80s% without completion. Okay. You had significant progress on over 100 extremes? That's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna say one more drop attempt, and then I want to try, like, either Cosmos or Slaughterhouse, just to try to practice one of the waves to see if I can get any good at it at all. And then I'll probably end stream after that. Fair, hard click. Okay, I'm gonna try... Actually, no, I've changed my mind. Gonna try this level. Buffed by Zonk, sure. Yeah, let's just try from the drop, I guess. Why not? That's probably slow speed. Okay, see how this goes. Oh, that's tight. Ah, first, okay, second try. That's pretty good. Every level of progress on or even consider beating is way easier than Nutra. Okay. Cold Sweat. I mean, Cold Sweat is, like, it's easier, but not, like, super easier. Okay. Oh, that's tight, yeah. Well, that's very tight. I should have expected as much. You know, I'm going to use the speed hack method to practice this, because I'm not learning it in the slightest by doing this. Well, that's just super tight, wow. That click is super tight. Densec Pac-Man levels, yeah. Yeah, I've tried Neutron practice mode, actually. It's a pretty cool level. But also very dense, yeah. Okay, that was a... Oh yeah, were you there? Wait, how many clicks is this one? 6. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. That rabbit-looking thing is kind of funny. Oh, and that's a timing, okay. Yeah, I would try to do a variety of different ones. Okay, wait, how fast was that click? So this fast, approximately. Can I double that? Okay. I don't even have to alternate to do that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what kind of... I'm not super familiar with the tiers, but how hard is Relentless tier? Give me some examples. Yes, tell me. Okay, and I've heard some bad things about this final cube in Cockmock, so we'll see. Okay. So, like, slightly easier than this? Yeah, I know, they're, like, yeah, pretty similar. Or, sorry, I mean, by this, I mean Storming Summit, not Cockmock. Okay, this is the jump I've heard bad things about, yeah. Is it like the next tier, or is it 2 tiers above Yada? Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello, expired brooms. Welcome to the stream. I think I've had enough Storming Summit for the day, and I'm trying to do some cockmock stuff. Okay, I do not want to learn this level. This sucks. I'll try Slaughterhouse. Nice. Yeah. I think Slaughterhouse sucks even more, but at least it's got aura. Okay, how bad of an idea is it to put a start position like right here? That is not the right song. So true. Okay, is this the right one? Okay. Can I get like more than 1%? Oh, okay. Ah, damn it, I almost did that. Let's get past 3 jumps, just for fun. Oh, I already see a visual cue for the second jump, I think. Oh, what? Bruh. I wonder how many frames those jumps are on 240. If I make a Relentless tier 9 and beginner tier 1, that should give the difficulty of these levels pretty well. Bloodbath is 5. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Opinion on femboy levels, so true. I can't say I have thought too much about that, so I don't know if I have an opinion. Okay, moment, super probably level, U235, okay. Okay. That sounds like a good mixture. Oh, is that a... Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know. That's the list of the demons that Wonjo is going to beat. pro, what the hell? Okay, I didn't know what to do there. But I fluked like 3 jumps with 0 practice. I'm screenshotting that just for fun. How many was that? Okay, that's funny. Look at this. 25, 36, 41, 43 attempts. I got 12% on Slaughterhouse. Speed hack. There we go. Oh, I'm not in practice mode. I was wondering why my checkpoint wasn't working. Man, that's tight. The 100th is staying a secret, is what one Joe said. Oh, I heard bad things about this UFO click. It's not going to be hard. Okay, that's fair. I'm just gonna randomly guess a level. You don't have to tell me if it's right. It's not gonna be a hardest, but it's probably gonna be like up there. I'm gonna say that your 100th is going to be what is this verification video? Not that one. Okay, what about like Cosmic Cyclone? That sounds like a fun level to do for a 100. So that's my guess. And it's easier than Neutra, but not like that much easier. Oh no, it's that UFO click that's hard. What was the other criteria? Okay. Not going to be a hardest, not the most underwhelming level. What other criteria did you say for the 100th level? Oh my god, look at I'm hacking, guys, I'm hacking. Ah. Okay. Key on... Oh, okay. Key on will. I don't quite know what that means. That's fair. If you want to keep it a secret, that's fine. I just like guessing it. will be underwhelming. Okay, I see. So Cosmic Cyclone is probably then too hard. Too close to your current artist. Oh, nice. First try the ship. Now, can I do this cube? Nope. I can't. Oh, wow. That is tight. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get decent at this specific wave part here. Which I'm not going to be able to. I can already tell you that, but I'll try. Okay, there we go. Getting better. And doing this at basically double speed of what I'm currently doing. That's crazy. I wonder how many attempts it would take me to beat Slaughterhouse. Well over 100,000, probably like a couple 100,000. If I really put my mind to it. Okay, there we go, I did the whole part. So let's up it to 0.6 and see if I can do any better. Oh, that's way faster already. Oh, okay. Getting there. Yeah, I'm just trying to... What did I jump to? I think my hardest was at one point Windy Landscape, and I think I actually fluked it from like 60 or something, if I remember correctly. This was so far back, this was before I even started recording, so this was like 2015 easily. I don't think I really did any... I guess my biggest jump, technically, is probably Celestial Force to Renevent. And Renevent is like 156, and Celestial Force, I think, is almost at 400 now. So that's a fairly big jump. Which is made even more insane by the fact that I had a big fluke on Renevent as well. Okay, almost. The song sounds so wrong. This isn't what the Slaughterhouse song sounds like. Man, this is hard. Wow. I still have so much more to do to get it up to 1.0. This is 4x speed. This wave gap, man. I think I'm just not cut out for really fast wave levels. I think it's just not in my skill set. Really hard for me to do it. Because I tried the golden. I put this many attempts into the golden, almost 5,000. Is this even the right one? I guess. Don't know why I don't have a start position though. Let's put a start position there. It took me almost 5,000 attempts just to get this wave part. That is like 10% of the level. That despite the fact that the golden is literally easier than my hardest. Yeah, I'm not going to stream for too much longer, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to turn down the speed, see if I remember how to do it. Apparently not. Okay, I didn't practice anything from here on, so just some sight reading. Well, not quite sight reading, because I've seen videos. Does it count as sight reading a level if you've never played it and have only ever watched videos of people play it? Bro. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I'll one-up you and I'll say I'll go to bed in 5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream right away. It's late. Fair enough. You win. I'm not gonna get to bed in 3 minutes. Well, I would say that's a successful stream. I gained a whole lot of consistency since last time. And yeah, I will work more on 65 to 70 and I'll see if I can ever get that consistent. I expect not, but at least I can improve it from how it is. So, the yawn is coming. Okay. Well, good night everyone, I guess, depending on your time zone. Or good day if it's a day, or whatever else good time of day that it is for you. And I'll see you another time. Bye.